Hi guys, EBPMAN here with Tablets for Me, and I know this kind of looks a little gross, but this is my cool pad, what I use on my laptop to keep my computer cool as I'm editing videos or doing some gaming. Well, most of us may have looked at something like this, but today we're going to talk about a different cooling solution for your laptop. So what we're going to do is look at the Opolar Laptop Cooler LC05. Let's see how this is different from this big beast and why you should consider something as small as this. So inside the box, you're going to have an instruction guide, a micro USB charging cable for keeping the device charged and running. You're going to find these sleeves. Each one of these sleeves are designed to fit over the exhaust port of your laptop. So if you do have, let's say for example, a Mac or a laptop that doesn't have a vent system on the side, this will not work. So you need it. This will only apply to those that have a venting system on the side where it basically would blow out the actual hot air. You have here this mounting bracket, and we're going to see how this works. And then what you have here is the actual device itself. This right here is the actual fan, the exhaust fan that's going to accelerate cooling for your laptop. Let's go ahead and take a closer look now at the exhaust fan. What you have here is your power button, a minus and a plus sign indicating the ability to increase the suction power of the actual fan and also decreasing it. You'll notice here that you have, I've installed a filter that is really going to prevent dust from coming into the fan. And you have these little adjustment components here that you can use to adjust with your laptop and move the solution up or down. This is a clamp that you'll see in the video as how you connect it. And then here you can see the actual exhaust port itself. On one side you'll find also the micro USB charging port to actual power the actual fan itself. So what type of laptop could actually use this cooling system? It has to be a laptop that has an external vent. So you'll notice here there's a vent here. It doesn't have to be this wide. You know, there's some laptops that have a vent that's this wide only. This one happens to have it on the top and on the bottom. So if you're looking at an Apple MacBook Air, a MacBook Pro, that's not going to work. Matter of fact, if you're looking at any kind of ultra line laptop or ultrabook, it's not going to work because they typically have the venting here on the back, and there's nothing that you can actually connect it to because it comes out from the bottom. So if you have a laptop that has like a vent like this, or some type of venting on the side, and it's a full size laptop, you'll be able to use this solution. So the first thing we're going to do, I just want to show you how do you install the base, and then we'll go through some of the components and how they all align. First thing you do is doing one of these, pushing it in, is not going to work. So what you're going to do is you're going to place the actual plate like this, right? And actually, yeah, that's how it's going to go. I'm going to place it right here. And then once it's here, you're going to slide it forwards. And then once you slide it forward, it locks into place. So you notice now it's locked into place. And if you want to remove it, all you do is you press this button. It comes out like this, and it will come out. Once again, all you do is place it down, push forward, and it's locked in place. You have several of these kind of exhaust gels that you can place here, and what you're looking for is one that's going to give you the right amount of coverage, and that the actual vents will be covered. So all you'll do is you just place them until you find one that you feel more or less comfortable with. I kind of like this gray one because it feels like it covers everything, because I have here and here, so this seems to be the largest one. So this is the one that I'm going to go with. So the next step is I'm going to put this little filter here. This is going to avoid any of the dust particles to actually get into the motor. So that's your filter, no different than what you have in your home for your air conditioning system if you have one that is like a central air. And then what you're going to do is, since this is going to be placed like this, you want to make sure that the actual gasket, this thing is actually in this position. So all you're going to do is there's a lip right here, and you're going to just work it all the way around so that you have that little filter inside, and then you have this actual seal is all the way around it. So you can see it's sealed all the way around, and then you can see that the gasket is there, or actually the filter is there. And when I place it like this, this is how it's going to fit. Let's make sure that's in focus for you. Okay, you see that right there? So that's how it's going to align. Now looking at the clip itself, this clip actually moves forward and backwards. So this is really going to give you the ability to remove it. and then when you want to put on the actual cooling system, you can just slide it in until it's nice and snug. But it comes off really easy. So that's all it takes. So what we'll do is, I like aligning everything together. So what we'll do in a couple seconds is we'll put everything on top, make sure the lines, make sure that the glue is there and applicable, remove it, and then we'll stick. So now that I have everything aligned the way I want it, I'm going to remove the actual sticky protector here so that I can affix it to the actual laptop. So let's go ahead and do that. And now what I'm doing is I'm going to look for the right alignment, and it may require you, depending on the thickness of your laptop, is to raise it a little bit so you can find, just the right position for it. I feel pretty comfortable with that right there, so I'm just going to press here to stick it down. Now with your laptop, one of the things that you could opt to do is put some of these 3M legs, and you can put them here just to help balance out your laptop so that everything is the same length. I'm going to leave that off, but it's something that you could do and just put it in the appropriate areas, just to raise it. You could also, for me, what I think I'm going to do is just, put them on the laptop themselves in all four corners so that it's higher, so that this bracket is not in the way. So before we actually zoom in, I wanted to show you that I connected the micro USB cable to the charging port or the power port on the top of the fan, and I've routed that to the actual laptop itself. You'll see that I have it here connected. Now, before I actually turn things on and actually zoom in closer, a couple things I just wanted to say. That what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the mic off the recorder so that you can actually better hear the actual noise level that's coming from the actual fan, because many people ask me, well, how loud is it? Is it something that's going to bother me or not? So it's not really loud, but it does have multiple speeds, and as you increase the speed, what ends up happening is the fan does get slightly louder, but it's not anything that is going to disturb you. It's more like white noise. Alright, so you can hear by the change in audio how I'm not connected any longer to the actual recorder with my mic. So what we're going to do is we're going to press the power to turn it on, and it's on. And I'm going to stay quiet for a little while. This is the lowest setting. Alright, so here it's no different than any other fan. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the volume, or the speed. You can hear that. Now that's the fastest speed. I can feel that there's a lot of air coming through here. I don't know if I have anything, let's see, with a little sheet of paper, if there's any noticeable speed or anything that I could push back, but it's pushing out a lot of air, and more importantly, what it's pushing out is a lot of heat from the actual laptop. So it's sucking all the heat that's inside the laptop and pulling that out so that the laptop stays cool. So this concludes my review of the Opolar laptop cooler model LC05. I would like to thank Opolar for making this product available for us for review on this channel, and I have to tell you that my experience has been really positive with the product. It did reduce the heat of my laptop, and I did not have to use one of those big cooling pads. So if you have any questions about this product, leave it on the YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and as always, if there's a product that you're looking at and like to see a review, please let me know.